The lipo laser, it's a life-changing event, you know, because I'm seeing the results that I like and I'm happy with them. And it's coming off naturally. You know, it's not any kind of medical surgery. It's not getting the rubber band or, you know, something. This is what I'm getting I'm getting the results. I'm happy with it. And I'm happy with myself. Oh, people are noticing me. Yes, they're noticing my waist, my stomach, my thighs. They're actually seeing it, and it's not happening so like my face is like, you know, my skin is flabby or anything like that. It's actually tightening up, and it's the reduction is just natural.
Before you did this, were you skeptical about the lipo laser?
Yes, I was very skeptical. I'd never heard of it before. I knew what liposuction was, but I didn't want to go through any kind of medical procedures. And it just sounded kind of hokey, like lipo laser. Like, how is that really going to make me lose inches? Even when I said to my sons, I had told them, they're like, "What, Mom? Come on!" Like something that's like, you know, something gimmicky. But it's not. It works.
What else did you consider doing prior to lipo laser? You kind of went into that. You were actually considering liposuction?
Yeah, I was considering liposuction. The doctor, he said that I didn't need it. I just needed to lose like 40 pounds. He wasn't going to perform the surgery. I had thought about the rubber band. I had thought about the gastric bypass, but I didn't weigh enough to qualify for those programs. And I really didn't want surgery anyway. I wanted a way of having it done in a reasonable time period, and feeling good about the results.
In the past, what have you tried that hasn't worked?
Oh, everything. Because if it had worked, then I wouldn't be here today getting the lipo laser. So, I mean, I tried everything. I tried diets. I've tried the exercising. But it wasn't enough. It was taking too long of a time period. And then eventually, I mean, how many times can you eat carrots and celery and lettuce, you know, over 3 weeks or a month? Back to back, you get tired of it. You want to see some results immediately, and you want to feel good about yourself, and you want other people to notice it. So this way I'm not going around saying, "Do I look any thinner? You know, how do I look? How do I, you know, can you tell the difference?" And then they kind of look at you like,
But in this case, they're actually saying things to you.
They're coming up to me, yes, and they're saying, "Deon, wow, what are you doing? Like, you look great." You know, people on the street are like smiling and saying like, "Hi," you know. I'm like, oh, they're noticing me. Like, it's working.
Okay, well, this next question's kind of like a moot point then. Are you happy with your results?
Yes, I'm very happy with my results. It was a great investment, and it's life-changing. And I'm happy, thank you. I tried like the shakes and the cleansing, and that always helps, you know, because you want to get those toxins out your body. And then with the lipo laser and the exercise, I'm seeing tremendous results very quickly. And the exercise too, it helps tighten you as well, so you don't have that additional, you know, skin or flab. And the exercise is always great too. I'm just doing walking. I'm not using any kind of machines. I'm just doing simple walking.
So what you're saying is this, even though you were being healthy prior to coming to here for the lipo laser has kind of jump-started what we were trying to do.
Yes, absolutely. It's a great jump start. The inches coming off, you know, the thighs, even the continuing inches that are introductions around my waist, and I'm getting my thighs treatment. It's just absolutely phenomenal.
Just before we close here, you're like a star patient. Could you tell us what your first treatment was like here?
Well, the first treatment, it was amazing. I had my stomach done, and the results were phenomenal. I had lost over 5 inches just from one treatment. Before, I would be, you know, when I would go up the steps, I mean, I could feel that extra weight, that extra load, and I really didn't want to go up the steps, and, you know, I looked for ways around them. But now, even though, now as I approach the steps, sometimes I'm like, oh, steps, but my body, it just goes up, you know, it's very light, it works. I mean, I can do steps, I'm not tired, I'm not huffing and puffing, and it makes me stop and think like, wow, the lipo laser, it really is making a difference, because even though like in my mind I'm thinking I don't want to do the steps, my body just goes up the steps just naturally with no hesitation, and that's really great. So I really know that it's working. It's not just you know, trying to psych myself out or not, but I can actually feel it the way that I'm moving around. I have more energy. I'm really excited about it.
Great. Thanks a lot for your time, Deon. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.